Hi everyone, so nice to have you here once again. Thank you for visiting our channel. Our reading today is focused on self-esteem, how to better your self-esteem, how to honor it, how to accept that part of us that influences everything, from our mental health to our relationships to the ability to achieve our goals. What is self-esteem? Self-esteem is appreciating who you are, including the negative, the positive, everything that needs to be worked on, everything you lived so far, your dreams, your emotions, your mental abilities, your intelligence, your shortcomings, the family you have, all the experiences that have come from what life has given you. That's all part of your self-esteem. Okay? When we talk about self-esteem, self-esteem is deeply connected to mental health. So a high positive self-esteem is linked to a more positive outlook on life, which absolutely reduces the power of, what two of our greatest evils right now, which is what? Anxiety and depression. When we change our perspective on things, we change our reality and the outcome of our situations. Good self-esteem also brings what? Resilience. Resilience helps you cope with stress, with the setbacks that life could bring, the challenges of it. Resilience allows you to bounce back from things going wrong, from things being difficult. You bounce back more easily from those. Because high self-esteem can contribute to emotional stability and a sense of security in yourself, and the belief that you can overcome it all. Everything has a solution. When you have healthy self-esteem, you know that you can navigate life's ups and downs, no matter what, no matter how long it takes, no matter what you have to do to accomplish that. Your self-esteem, a good self-esteem, positive self-esteem, harmonized sense of esteem will only bring you good things. And that's what we're here to work on. The tarot talks about making the change. So the first card here is the sword. We have this female figure. She's standing in front of a mirror, looking at herself. She's about to cut her hair. You're about to make a very important move in your life that's going to bring a lot of change. You're still a little hesitant here. You haven't cut your hair yet. Why? Well, you're standing from the mirror examining all possibilities. What good can come of this? What is the bad thing? What are the obstacles I'm going to have to deal with? This is very important, okay? You're on a journey of self-exploration, and you're being honest with yourself. So right now, whatever it is that you're contemplating, whatever move or change of career, changes in relationship, changes in your in your physical appearance, whatever, please put this into your context. It's very important for you to stand in front of the mirror, to engage in this inner journey and have your plan organized and analyze the pros and cons of what your plan will bring. Ponder your decision. Okay, this is the time to do that. Or maybe perhaps you have already been doing this, and if you are, it's great, okay? Because you're allowing your self-esteem, your sense of judgment, your sense of reality, your intuition to play into your decision, okay? And that's what the tarot wants you to keep doing. This is so important. Always do the self-exploration of, what the changes you want to make can bring to you. The tarot talks about a storm here. Every hurricane's to an end. I'm sorry, every hurricane comes to an end. Seems like mentally you've been struggling with this. It's a decision that you've been struggling with logically. Your logic's telling you that, oh my God, is this worth it? Can I do this? It's too much. I don't know if I can handle it. So, but the situation you've been in has also been causing all this mental anguish. So, is it worth it? I mean, should I stay or should I go, right? But the tarot says every hurricane comes to an end, so there's got to be a change. I mean, you're going to make this decision. It's going to be either yes or no. You cut your hair or you don't. And how are you going to figure out which decision is best for you? Castle. It's time for healing, not war. You need to heal. You need a cure here. You've been through a lot. You're tired. Your castle has been destroyed. You need to rebuild it. Something is causing great confusion here. It's been an obstacle. And honestly, you can't put up with this anymore. Either you accept the situation and you make it better. You do what you need to do to get yourself in a place mentally where you're going to either accept this or you're going to change it. So whatever it is that once was good for you, something you've been working on for a long time. See how long her hair is? It's been taking years to grow. But see, it seems brittle. It seems weakened at the ends. So the problem here is that your foundation has been shaken to the core. Okay, your foundation is gone. Your castle is gone. And I'm sorry to say this, but that's life sometimes. You spend so much time building that and your fortress, either internal or external, and whatever you've been relying on, logically, mentally, or physically, that's it. It's gone. It's no longer there. Is it about external forces or a life that wants to push you forward? If we're talking about relationship here, it's time for a change in the dynamics of the relationship. Whatever's going on, maybe it's a long-term relationship here that's causing you a lot of mental anguish. If you live together, the home is not what it used to be. The love is, the relationship doesn't mean you don't love each other or there's no love there, but what the relationship used to be doesn't serve you anymore. So you need to find a new way of dealing with this person, or you have to let them go. The area of your body that needs to be worked on is the brain, which represents the Emperor, authority. So once again, we go back to that mental aspect of the situation. It's all about perspective here, how you see it. And your self-esteem, relying on your self-esteem, your intuition, your feelings, what your body's telling you. Are you overly tired? Are you anxious? Are you depressed? Are you sad all the time? Are you don't recognize yourself? Okay, this situation is not for you. I mean, it can't be good. Something good cannot bring about all these horrible consequences. Can't. When we talk about brain, we talk about personality, we talk about memory. So let's see what else the brain is representing here. Let's see. I'm gonna relay here to the fairies, see what the person have to say. Okay, kick up your heels. Yeah, once again, you need to strive to make a decision here. You need to move forward or you need to drop it, okay? And make the situation better. But you can't stay in the same situation anymore. You just can't. There's something much better. There's a better perspective, better relationship, better profession, better job. There's more out there, okay, for you. What you really need to find What we're seeking out here is peace of mind. Who doesn't want that? Look at this beautiful fairy. She's in a good place. Her expression is nice, is happy, peaceful. She's dressed beautifully. She made time to take care of herself. She's in a great place, great setting here, full of nature around her, beautiful colors. That's what you want. You want to be in a place where you feel good, mentally, physically, inner power. Okay, yeah, so we go back to high self-esteem here once again. You have to set boundaries here. If it has to do with relationships, it's time to advocate for your needs, okay? And you need to ensure mutual respect. If you're not being respected and you're not being respectful, peace of mind will never come. Communication is very strong here. Very strong aspect of this. Trust your intuition. Another aspect of high self-esteem. You're going to have to persevere here. You know, get through the difficulties of, it seems like you're imposing yourself some of these obstacles. You're having a hard time letting go. Okay? But your intuition is telling you again and again and again and again. And, you know, if intuition doesn't resonate with you, then use the word God, Jesus, whatever faith you follow, whatever you believe in, spirituality, okay, Buddha, whatever it is that you think empowers you. Let's do one more. Let's ask the goddesses here what they have to tell us. While I'm shuffling the goddesses, if you could give us your like if you're enjoying this reading. If it's working for you, it's going to help other people access the reading. It's going to help YouTube send it out and identify those that could be helpful too. If you want to subscribe to our channel, we really appreciate it. It'd be so nice to connect with your energy again. I feel like there's a lot of good people listening to this reading. I feel like there's a lot of strong people out there that are willing to tap into things that they don't understand by themselves. That's why we're here, to make sure you tune in with your higher power, with your inner power. Like Shimmy, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, great. So, yeah, you're worrying a lot. Look, we're going back to the mental anguish here. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that you're a very responsible person. You're sort of a perfectionist, right? You work so hard in everything that you do. Gosh, you just want a better world for you want the best for everybody. You really do. But now it's time for you to decide what's best for you, okay? And there's ways you can do that without hurting other people. You know, don't just think about yourself. I hear people saying that, and it truly bothers me. Think of yourself. Yes, you have to think of yourself, but, you know, we live in a society, and you know, we're all connected. So there's ways you can do this without hurting other people. It takes more work to figure out how to do that, but you can do that because you're a person that cares. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? My loves, what do you want? That's what the tarot is wanting you. What do you want? Have the high self-esteem to ask yourself that and to accept what you want for yourself. This is a beautiful card. I'm so happy this card appeared here in your reading because it's so important for you. Look at that volcano inside. All that passion. Beautiful goddess Pele. What is your heart's true desire? Where you are right now, is it giving you what you want? Are you honoring your values? Maybe you're surrounded by people with different values. It just kind of, and you love those people. You want to be around them. But doing that so far has not brought you happiness. Okay, why? Because at the end, maybe, you know, it's your family, your relationship, you love them. You like, you know, you want the best for them, you want to be around them, but you're realizing that they're so different from you, really, at their core. Life has brought you together, but it doesn't matter. You know, if they truly love you and they respect you, they're going to respect your decision here. Okay, so please don't forget this message here. Your divine passion is the most important thing for you. And when you align yourself with that, when you work on your self-esteem and you bring this about, then everything will fall in place. Everything is going to be fine. My loves, thank you so much for being here. It was so nice. I hope you feel the same sense of peace that I do after doing this reading, and the same sense of empowerment that spirituality brings every time that it connects to us. A big kiss to you all. I'll see you in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.